Daftan, good to see you.
Good to see you.
It's never Dubai Watch Week without you at all. You know, it's always a pleasure to meet with you.
Same for me.
Big advocate, big fan of what you guys do. From the heart of the Middle East and the finest attribute to movement from Switzerland, of course.
I'm on a big mountain of happiness at the moment. We just launched HM11 yesterday.
Yeah.
As you see, I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. I'm completely...
I caught you off guard.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah, that video we made 2 years ago was amazing.
All right, so Dubai Watch Week 2023, and this year they've done it bigger. Build on the space is much bigger, much better. A lot of brand representations as well. And I feel like this year around, they've got room to kind of express themselves a little bit more. So I'm going to start off, of course, with Czapek because it's just close. I met with Xavier a couple of times. This is the CEO of Czapek. We met this time around last year, also at Dubai Watch Week, and it was very interesting to see what he's putting out. I remember when you talked about 1,000 watches.
Yeah.
I remember that like it was yesterday. How far are you from that now?
When I left the manufacturer, we were at 964.
Okay.
So normally next week we reach 1,000 watches.
Next week.
Yes.
This is a huge milestone.
Yes,
this has been your vision.
Yeah. It's not about producing more and more. It's about reducing the time of wait.
Yes.
The waiting time for
Indeed.
our customers. That was really the aim. And that's what we have as a marker.
Yeah.
In the future.
Your dedication is next to nothing. You had challenges, big challenges. You had health challenges, and now you're reaching that milestone. This is remarkable. I gotta say, how are you feeling?
So this is a second life. I had a big accident called an aortic dissection, type A. And I woke up feeling so bad. And when you wake up, you're like, wow, I feel like I come back from the death. Why I don't know how to answer that question, you know. Somehow, I'm very happy. I'm very happy to be here.
Yes.
I'm very happy to see you.
It's good to see you, and it's good to see on this side of the world. We say Alhamdulillah, and that's thank God. That's one,
Yeah,
two.
exactly.
But makes it,
Alhamdulillah.
yeah. And what makes it even bigger is that you got up and you continued your mission.
Yes.
You're a week shy of hitting that goal.
Somehow it was crazy because that was the moment of the biggest success for the company.
For sure. I remember.
It was like incredible.
You've got the legacy stuff that you iterate on that we will see today. I caught the salmon, but I also know you have other special things. So maybe tell me a little bit about the legacy ones and we jump into what's new.
So this year we have launched a few watches in the last 4 months.
Yeah.
We started with the Complicité.
Yeah.
And it's a double escapement with a differential gear.
Okay.
It's a large differential at 12 o'clock, something never done before.
Yeah.
But it makes it much larger than the classic one.
Yeah.
So it's very nice. The quality of the anglage, the quality of the internal angles, at the same time combined with beautiful complications.
Of course.
This was his touch, you know, compared to what was done by other players.
Yeah.
Other fantastic companies
Yeah.
have done their own
Yes.
interpretation.
It was revived in so many different ways, but the blueprint was always the same.
and our way to do it is unique.
Of course.
And again, our way of doing it
is
playing with one key element.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Yeah, of course.
The Royal Onyx that is here.
Yeah.
That is the watch that we launched for Dubai Watch Week.
Yeah.
And
for this edition.
For this edition.
Yeah.
And it's an Antarctique. So you see, we play with the different collections.
Yes, of course.
And it's an Antarctique, it's only 18 pieces because it's made of onyx, black onyx, with invisible setting.
I've seen it, yeah.
Blue sapphire indexes.
Wow.
Blue
sapphire indexes.
Blue sapphire bucket indexes.
Interesting.
Natural sapphire.
Okay.
I insist on that. And beautiful.
Yeah.
So this is really a hit piece. And this is having a lot of success, as you can imagine.
Of course, I can imagine. I can imagine.
Now, it's not the last one, because the salmon, you know, you remember.
Yeah. This was my favorite. That and the sky blue. The sky blue was definitely my favorite.
So that one was one of my biggest mistakes 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I was showing it before launching it.
Yeah.
And it got nearly sold out before launch.
That's true.
Because of the...
I remember how big the demand list was. We had this conversation last time, yeah? Yeah.
So we launched a smaller version. Antarctique S.
Yeah.
Because we launched that smaller version last Watches and Wonder.
A small, okay, a smaller version, yeah.
38.5 millimeter.
This one.
Beautiful watch.
I think
Right on the
38.5
wrist.
is
It's
really
amazing.
the best, the most perfect size ever.
Yeah.
It's not even 39, it's 38. Like, wow. Look at this.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This is, look at the thinness.
Yes.
What thinness are we talking about? 12? 11? 10.
10.4.
How do I get into it? Xavier, you gotta, I'm
Right
connected.
Right now, there are 2 years wait
For this.
on
Yeah.
all the Antarctic.
Yeah,
A special dial
yeah,
that we reworked. The calligraphy of the Indian 12, you know?
yeah,
The Oriental Arabic 12.
yeah.
But this won't be delivered before 2025. But we reworked with a famous calligrapher called Wissam Shaukat.
And I think it's for this region as well, so of course it speaks to them, yeah? It resonates because it's in
Exactly.
Arabic. And I like that it says not only the numerals, but even the date is written in Arabic.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This here, this is next level. You perfected the thinness, the case, the taper, the bracelet, the bridges at the back. I'm putting my favorite Czapek
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
Number one,
Number
without
one,
a question,
number
number one.
two. Okay, that's a new number one.
Yes, that's the new number
Excellent.
one. I didn't. Bertrand, good to see you.
Good to see you.
This is the second Dubai Watch Week,
Yes.
where we're literally at the same exact position as the first video.
Yes. With
Still
a
standing.
slightly bigger booth this year. But,
Yeah.
yes.
So for those who may be a little bit oblivious or ignorant to the fact of who you are, please introduce yourself.
So my name is Bertrand Melan. I'm the co-owner of Moser Company, family-owned brand that we run with my brother. We are almost now 195 years old.
Good to see you again, and super fan of your work and a lot of what you do. You got the legacy stuff, you got the innovation stuff, you got the stuff that you're actually launching today. Tell me a little bit about your showcase for this year.
So this year in Dubai Watch Week, which is always a great occasion to meet a lot of collectors and present the novelties of the year in general.
My segue into your brand was definitely the Streamliner. Is there any involvement from this time around last year?
We launched a new color in the center second complication with
Yeah.
the salmon. That was a one-year only edition. And we have a completely new movement, new size, new dial that we're launching here in Dubai Watch Week. It's a Streamliner small second with a beautiful enamel dial, hammered and enamel dial, blue, aqua blue. And it's also a 39 millimeter, thinner watch, but also smaller watch. And at the same time has a new movement, a macro rotor movement, developed movement for us at Moser.
I would personally be interested in it. 39 case sizes. I think this is like the ultimate case size.
It's a great size, and because it's also thinner, it goes very well on the wrist.
100%. So when I look at basically the brand, I see that it's etched at the back, which is something that you can only see when you're tilting the watch a little bit. And then when you're talking about case thickness, this also looks a little bit refined.
Yes, so compared to the previous one was really the objective was to have something thinner, have something different sizes in the Pioneer collection.
Thank you so much for showcasing some of your novelties and some of the legacy. I'm a customer real soon, and I'm coming your way as well.
Looking forward.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Rolex's showcase was actually very interesting this year. I feel like it was structured. Like it was focused on the Daytona from its history, from inception till the current date, and the way they've curated it, right? So they had this tunnel where you walk in and you start looking at basically the earlier iteration, even pre-Daytona that is. And that was actually a very interesting experience. This was the 60th anniversary of the Daytona, so the attribute to that was to kind of curate this story from pre-Daytona days, inception, all the way to date, and that was really nice. Of course, it's always good to chat with a few people. And there was this piano that I just had to sit at for a second.